Konnichiwa minasan. Ayu-chan here again. Well, what are we gonna do now? We're done with the Vtuber and the Ayu-senpai, and now we're gonna do a new game. A game! Well, Haru-kun said it's a cute game, so we're gonna play it! And it's Doki Doki Literature Club! Woo! Well, I'm so excited to playing this. Yeah. Well, let's start now! So, here we are. We're gonna play Doki Doki Literature Club! Yee! Wow! We have 4 beautiful girls here, which means we need to voice them all 4. And it seems like it's a harem kind of thingy, so I should be a boy here? I guess? Yeah? Yeah! Ayu-chan should be a boy here because it's a harem! We respect harem. So, yep, let's start it. Please enter your name. I'm a boy. Well, I'm a boy. I'm a boy. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That's a good way to greet a good morning. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, it's the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Yeah, that's a good friendship. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. Sounds like Ayu-chan, and I would get tired of waiting up. You wait for Ayu-chan if you are my friend. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. No! You know, run away from Ayu-chan. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. That's a good boy. I overslept again! But I caught you this time!
Maybe, but because I decided to stop and wait for you.
See? Ayu-chan can do voice. Eh? You were thinking about ignoring me. Trust me, he is. That's mean, I'm a boy.
Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to.
Whatever you say, Sayori.
We crossed the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets became increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, I'm a boy. Have you decided on a club to join yet?
A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either.
That's too lazy. Ayu-chan have a lot of clubs in school, I guess. Eh? true? You told me you would join a club this year.
Did I?
If Sayori says so, I think you really did. I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. That's rude! You're just nodding your head even though you're not listening. That's kinda rude, you know. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me because she's your friend, a childhood one. And that's pretty precious, you know? When I'm perfectly content just be getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. That's a good one. Huh? I was talking about how I'm worried and that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? She's a sweet friend. She really is concerned about you. And I know you're happy now, but I kind of thought of you becoming a nit in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Well, I think he's already a nit though. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though.
Will you at least promise me you'll try a little?
Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that.
Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Because you're also a carefree boy. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head, she doesn't. She's just worried about you. You should learn to appreciate that. Not all people would care like that about others. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Stare. Well, that's a great way to get a motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Wait! There's an anime club? Why does my school doesn't have one? Anime club! Are you just gonna start an anime club? Hello?
Sayori?
Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom because there's still motivation in the wall that you just can't stop staring at it. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed! Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Gee.
You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club.
Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know.
Know what?
Well, that you could come to my club.
Sayori,
Yeah?
there is no way I'm going to your club.
Eh? Meanie? Yeah, he's a meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the Literature Club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Well, still, she's the vice president. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. Ooh, that's how I be a vice president. I just gonna try that. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. You should study literature, it's fun.
Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything.
Don't make promises you can't keep!
I can tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I'll go with the latter. She's really cunning. I think she really planned that out. I'll let out a long sigh.
Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yes! Let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake, which is really a good reason. Cupcakes are great. They're sweet and the icing. Yum! I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being a generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here!
I told you, don't call me a new member!
I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. I use that voice because, you see, she's so feminine and really shy, I think. Because, she's kind of timid. But, yeah. Sayori always says nice things about you. Wait. She's a cutie. How do I voice her? Seriously? You bought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. What a third one?
Ah, I'm a boy. What a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
All words escapes me in this situation. Well, there are 3 gorgeous girls in front of you. I guess any boy would just be speechless. Gee, even I is speechless, even though I'm not a boy. Gee, this club is full of incredibly cute girls! I know, right? That's what I was thinking! What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it!
Sorry.
Natsuki? That girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori, but she's kinda moody, like a tsundere. And she makes cupcakes! Ooh, nice! Ayu-chan loves you, you can bake. Ayu-chan loves desserts. You can just ignore her when she's get moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ears, then turned back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, you can just put these 2 in a room and, they're just gonna attack all day, I guess.
Well, it's nice to meet both of you.
And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right?
That's right. It's good to see you again, I'm a boy.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we have been in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. She's like an ideal girl because she has a combination of these things. Like the popular girl. Yeah, it says it's a popular girl, Ayu-chan. Why? Basically completely out of my league. Well, in this kind of story, not really. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels like...
You too, Monica.
Come sit down, my boy. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then, how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Well, that's kinda awkward. I mean, you're the only guy there. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh! Natsuki lifts the fold of the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Like Ayu-chan. The whiskers are drawn with icing. The little pieces of chocolates were used to make cat ears. Cat ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Oh, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori tacks with her mouth full. What? And has already managed to get icing on her face. Icing. Hey, you be a guy and do a romantic cinder. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Well, you're just gonna kill her kitten cupcakes. Why? I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Yeah, dum-dum! Take a bite now! I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself.
This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
What are you taking me? It's not like Haven't I heard this somewhere before? It's not like I like you or anything. Baka. Yeah, you heard it from Ayu-chan.
Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. No, you, Baka. Yeah. Alright.
I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray.
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yeah, that's a great idea.
I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you.
That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know?
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least enjoy it, tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club?
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori, which is true, by the way.
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised! How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Well, you know... To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like something but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events.
I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement.
Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way.
Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature.
Or math.
You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone?
Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Oh, they're so cute. Forming a club with all this beautiful lady must be a dream. Ayu-chan just dream.
Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica just must have worked really hard just to find these three. Well, they're too beautiful. They always stand out. Maybe that's why they were also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, I'm a boy. What kinds of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way to answering that.
Manga.
Same!
I mutter quietly to myself, half joking.
Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Oh, look at that face. You just want to do everything for her.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed to so reversed and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obviously by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comforts in the world of books, not people. Yeah, same. Ayu-chan finds the comfort in her bed, not people. Joking!
But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? That's wow. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Ayu-chan wish she could read that.
Oh, I read a horror book once.
I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. Well, yeah, because you want to impress her. Yeah, At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with the rock. Well, why would you find a conversation with a rock when you're at classroom? Go find a conversation with a wall. They're full of motivation.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
Oh, I hate horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, Natsuki's eyes light over for me for a split second. She's gonna say she's scared, but she's scared to say it. That's why she's scared. Gee. Well, I'm having fun, don't worry. Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you the idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are! Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders. I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No? Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay? I have an idea, everyone.
Huh? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Boy?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Wait, am I already a member? Did he say yes? Hold on! Wait, sorry. Back it up.
Hold on! There's still one problem. What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forward with what's been on my mind the entire time.
I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and
I lost my train of thought. Look at their faces! You're just gonna reject them? You dumb! You don't reject these cute 4 girls. What? My grammar. Wow. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But I'm sorry, I thought...
I'm a boy.
You all...
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Just do it! Just say yes! Do it! That's it! If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls.
Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
One by one, the girls light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down.
Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed.
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
I'm a boy. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah.
Can I really impress the class, Star Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? Maybe if you're a hero of a story. Gee. Well, looking at it, maybe you have a chance. With 4 beautiful girls, and it's a harem, so why not? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Oh, don't throw up. Please don't throw up. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, I'm a boy, since we're already here. Do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never walked home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs.
Sure. Might as well.
Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. And with that, Ayu-chan's gonna wrap this up today. So, that's all for today. I know. You don't need to tell Ayu-chan that Ayu-chan took longer to upload another video. Well, there's a storm, Ayu-chan got sick, and a lot of things happened. So, yeah. Basically, delayed. But Ayu-chan's here, and I hope you like the first part of the Doki Doki Literature Club. And yeah, I know Ayu-chan isn't as good as voice acting those characters, and I still need some work because I sometimes really get confused, and the voices are really unstable for now, but Ayu-chan get used to it. So yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, and for those who doesn't, subscribe now. So yeah, subscribe now, like this video, and you can comment down below what you think and your opinion, and if you wanted Ayu-chan to play another game, just comment it down below. And thank you. Ooh, thanks for Haru-kun for the thumbnail art again. That's really great. So, yep. What more? Don't forget to hit that notification bell button